Hello everyone. How is everyone doing? Unfortunately, it's not an ATS convoy, as Lassie has posted the link above. It's actually going to be an ETS2 convoy. It is the TruckersFM monthly convoy. Hope everyone's doing well and having a good Sunday afternoon. Hello David. Hello. Thank you for setting up, and thank you very much. Hello CJ as well. Apologize for the last minute setting everything up. This was a little unplanned on my end, so I don't have everything that I would like to have. However, I do have Spotify running the creator playlist, so I can have that in the background rather than worrying about YouTube having to say, "Are you still listening?" after this so many times. It's Cornholio, the guy that banned me. Well, unfortunately I banned you. I'm sure it was for a valid reason. Just keep in mind that we're not talking about ban appeals or ban related items in said chat. Thank you. Hey QF, how are you doing as well? As always with any large scale event like this, guys, there is 150 plus 160 players. So in the beginning of it, yes, it's going to lag. I apologize. I don't have a great spec PC, so it will lag when we start going here. Hello from Brazil. Well, hello. Richard, is this a convoy? Yes, it is indeed a convoy. This is the Truckers FM February 2020 monthly convoy. Where am I from? I'm from the United States. I will say just about that much. I don't really need to go into detail about exactly where I am. Team, if you got banned, you need to go to truckersmp.com/appeal and figure out your appeal and talk to the staff member, whether it be a report moderator or a game moderator or higher, and discuss your ban there, not here in this this YouTube chat, please. Blocks, you know, for me being a living in the United States, I prefer American Truck Simulator as well. However, we always have upcoming events and what's not, and also keep in mind this is not necessarily this one was a official, you know, provided by Truckers MP. This is a Truckers FM convoy, and it looks like I have a fellow Goodyear person. That's kind of nice. I haven't really seen many people actually use that paint job before. Like I had mentioned, Zap, yes, there's 160 players, so I mean, even with anyone having a great PC, you're gonna lag just for the starting chunk of it anyway. Alright, so over here we have, so yeah, it looked like over there at the LKW was the public. So over at the Stokes, it looks like we got the Viva Trucking members. Maybe one random guy, I'm not too sure where he belongs or if he was just picking up a load. At the repair center, it looks like we got the Prime Logistics. Going out with that black and purple trailer combination. Or we have over here, so over at the hotel we have RLC and the Arab Transport. Over here we have at the garage, it looks like we have Quartz Carriers, and I believe that's JDT, yeah, JDT Ltd. Close the tab menu and disable UI. Well, just like that, but you know, 6 to 9, 3 FPS. Excuse me. but it's still you're gonna lag, regardless when you start getting over here, even with my computer, or especially with my computer. So I'm just hoping we can get going here. Not too sure what that little bump was right there. Zap stream chat, it helps that we all speak one language so I can interact with everyone. But in game on CB, I can't, there's nothing that we can control. We can't tell people what they want to speak on CB. However, I only understand and speak English. So if someone were to talk to me in game chat, whether it be chat and or CB, I wouldn't be able to understand them, unfortunately, only because my primary and only language is English. And also because the stream chat is moderated, as CJ just mentioned as well. So it looks like that, and then back over at the bus station, looks like we got the TFM, the TMP, and recognized streamers for TFM as well. Macy, this is going to be the TruckersFM February 2020 convoy. You will see it in the ETS2 server list as you scroll down. Yes, the vans are added into ETS2. These are strictly for the events team, so they have help with convoy control along the route. Zap, if you got banned immediately by a game moderator that was nearby or higher, that just means that they most likely were speaking the language that you might have been speaking. That's all that means. PC, yes, it is a public event, so anyone is able to attend. You are more than welcome, and enjoy the convoy, CC. Is it? I believe. I apologize if I mispronounce your name, but if it's Mankesh, anyone is able to attend the convoy. Again, guys, this is ETS2. It's a public server, and you can see it on the tab list. TruckersFM February 2020 convoy. Anyone can attend. Hi, Doxy. How are you doing as well? I'm doing well, thank you, Doxy. Peter, yep, you can join now or along the route is completely fine. Just make sure that if you're joining along the route that you are being let in either by a convoy control member who is as seen us here in the van, or a game moderator, or that you find it in a safe gap to go in or join into the convoy. If you go in and merge in and cause an accident, you are held responsible for that. Oh, and my cat just knocked something over in the back. Thank you, CJ. I had to. I was trying to log into my mobile. I had to remember exactly what everything we were for hiring for. So if anyone is wondering, yes, we are currently open in add-on team, community moderator, event team, and support by the looks of it. So we do have quite a few applications or departments that are open if you guys are interested in joining our team. One thing, is the hotel reserved by companies? Yes. Because it is an official event and Truckers MP is only here to help out with convoy and control and such, there is designated parking for such. So if you are a member or you're just a public driver and you're not affiliated with any VTC, you are asked to just park in the LKW. Otherwise, each VTC, like I was showing earlier, so like Stokes right here is Viva. The garage area on the left-hand side of it is Prime Logistics, and then by the hotel you have the RLC and Arab, and then at the ownable garage you have kind of like 50-50 it looks like, which is split by Quartz and JDT. And then the bus station is for TruckersFM, TMP, and the TruckersFM recognized streamers that they have. Can you be in Tremelli? Let's see. There's a lot of blue dots. It looks... To be honest, I don't think a VTC is parked in here. However, if you're a member of public, they still do, as far as I know. You are asked to still go to LKW. And it looks like I may have actually been here rather early, because I think it said it was starting in 45 minutes. Someone told me it was for 1 o'clock my time. Hello, Vlad. How are you doing here today? Yeah, I'm confirming the time of departure because I thought it was I thought I converted it to now, which was 1 o'clock 1 o'clock in the afternoon for me. However, it looks like it's still gonna be a few minutes, so I might actually teleport myself out and maybe just do a short drive, and we'll see how long that might take me. Are you from Canada? No, I'm from just down south of Canada. I'm from the United States. Diego, I believe at the link CJ just shared, they ask individuals not to bring doubles and or heavy hauls, I believe, just because it creates a little bit more gaps, and they're trying to keep the gaps to a minimum if possible. Yeah, Denzel, I am talking to someone there, clearing things up for me. Someone mentioned it because we live in the same time zone, said it was 1 o'clock, but they were mistaken. I should have also double checked, so that's on me as well. So we have a few minutes. I might TP out or possibly relog and do a short drive, maybe. I don't know, because I'm not too fond of parking here. Hold on, let's see. Just trying to see what we can do here for you guys. What's for server? This is for the TruckersFM February 2020 Convoy. This is a public server, and it's going to be a public event. The convoy itself will start in about 40 minutes, but I'm just trying to see, I might do something here so we're not just waiting around for the convoy to start. Kim, there's no ETA on the next one because we're just having the February one right now, so the Truckers FM team would need to organize the next one after this one. Alright, sorry guys, I need to send out a I need to send out a quick message. Gerald, what truck will I be driving? I will be driving my, if I can use my dev cam, I don't know if how well it will go here. Let's do names and hide chat here for a second. I will be driving my oh, we're right on top of it. See, I can't smoothly zoom in and out here, but I will be driving the Iveco Goodyear truck and trailer right here. Yep, I have the I go with the matching paint job with it and all and everything. That's why when I was over here a little while ago. Oh, where'd it go? There was the my matching brother almost. I don't know why we're all horn spamming over there. Got the I got my matching brother almost. Hey Lassie, how are you doing here? I think you may have saw my my message I just sent you. Maybe. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, hey guys, I'm going to make a quick game save here. However, that's probably a bad idea for me. Hold on a second, let me go over here. Let me make... I wonder if I drive... Oh, there we go. Get away from people. Do I have... Oh, I have it hidden, I think, still. There we go. Yeah, here we go. We have 2 people over here. Okay. Yeah, see, look how buttery smooth that is. Let's, let me make a game save over here, so when I reload... so when I reload my game, I can easily come back over here. So we'll do this, we'll name this save. And I like to just double check and do it twice. Just, oh, I made another save, didn't I? Oh, wait, deleting that one. And we're going to save this one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I will be right back here, guys. And I'm going to switch servers, and I'll explain that in just a moment. So hold on. Hold your seats here in a second, and I will be right back. Okay, here, we'll be back. Yeah, okay. Hey, Kots, if LKW is starting to fill up, what you can do is you can ask either TruckersFM or one of the events team members, ask where they would like you to park if LKW is full. Hey, Thomas Trucker, I'm sure that would probably be good for me. Just unfortunately right now, that's not really in my budget, unfortunately. Between of living and owning a car and all this other good jazz. I don't have enough money to splurge, unfortunately. I wish I did, but... Alright, so just, we have about another half hour before we start, so what I did was I went ahead and swapped servers here. Okay, so I have, so the same save, we were just outside there, so you know what, we're just gonna go down. I don't even know if we're gonna make it in a half hour, but let's just go down, drive over to Hamburg, and we'll see if we get there. But I do not want to go... Okay, no, I won't be going that way, this is fine.
Ready to roll.
I'm gonna have to also turn this up maybe just a wee bit. That sounds a little bit better. Alright. So we'll just drive down here, see how far we get. I'm also keeping an eye on the clock. I don't think I had a load or anything anyway. So this will be able to just be able to, you know, sit back and be able to relax. Do a little pre-trip before the actual trip per se, you know. So we're good to go ahead and merge on in. The convoy is going to be today. Yep. Yes, it will. The convoy will be starting in roughly about a half hour over on the TruckersFM dedicated server. I was just a little bit early, so that's why I swapped servers, and I'm just doing a little bit of...
Stay right, and then turn right.
We're going to turn him down, though. We got to turn him down. He was loud. I have a 1070, I believe. Hopefully that's better. Alright, no one coming, so you're able to... Okay, yeah, that's a lot better for him. Alright, here we go. Gotta turn around here.
Stay left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Alright. Hello, Ada. How are you doing here today? In fact, I'm just gonna go...
Get ready to turn right.
Oh, you know what? No, I guess I could just go right and back out that way rather than doing a U-turn at the the hotel. That's fine.
Turn right.
So this is still the city here where everyone will be at, but we're just on a different server, just doing a quick pre-trip drive. How did I get all the money? Is this my modded account? Yeah, this is most likely my modded account where I game save edited my account balance. If you don't know how to do that, you can also just go down to a ETS2 modded profile, and they will be able to. Most of them have an abundance amount of cash for you to be able to use and spend your money on trucks and trailers on how you wish. Then we need to get back in the left lane.
Stay left, and then turn left.
But I hope everyone is having a good Sunday afternoon. Kind of coast into it because I know there's a stop sign right there anyhow. Always double check twice at least to make sure the road is clear, then you can go. You could also use Cheat Engine. Me personally, I just find the game save editing way is quicker, and it's just a lot easier to do in my opinion. Well, I mean, everyone has their own different preference of the way of doing it if you use the modded profile. So I guess there really is no easier way per se, just the way you look at it, I suppose. The start will be over in Amsterdam. Yeah, that is true also, Bright, but you know, if you do game save editing method, all you have to do is just Alt-Tab and find the save file, convert it, and just enter it in, save, and reload it. It's also just as simple as that. If you've been doing it for a while, it can be really simple and fast. Like I said, you know, everyone has their different preference. It all does the same thing, to be honest. just with game save editing, you know, the documents file, not truck save editing, but with the document save editing, it's just a lot easier that way because you have other things you can change in there as well if you want to. If you want to unlock all the achievements or, you know, the titles where like you can put your gas points and stuff in, you can unlock it like that through the text file as well, I believe. So it's just easy that way. You know, and same also goes with before SES introduced the ownable trailer things. That's the same method. That's the same method in the same way that you went in there and customized your trailer to color it as well if you wanted to.
Go straight.
Exactly, yeah. So I mean, you can go in there and edit all the garages and trucks and whatnot. So that's another thing it's useful for. A lot of it, though, I could be mistaken. If people still use it, that's they can let me know. But I find it's coming to a point where it's almost more obsolete now, because I know one of the only things I've found people still using the G Format 2, having that unlocked and enabled for, is being able to use the virtual speditor, because I believe it still requires a game save 2 for that, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I have enough room. Yeah, that's true, but I've had like 2 profiles, both for ATS and ETS2. But isn't there like a thing where if you buy so many of the garages now, like you can just unlock, or you can buy any one you want just on the map now view, can't you? But I believe you're able to buy them just from the escape menu now, if I'm not mistaken, and then you can buy them there and you can just teleport to them. I'm not too sure. I'll have to take a look at that right before I swap servers back over to the event server. Hello, are you a game admin? Sort of, yes, but so the word admin, it's not. There's the only people that are really admins are some of the upper staff or more developers. People that you see in game, if they have colored tags, now it's been swapped and switched because some of the event rules, or not event rules, but the event staff have colored tags. But I myself am a community manager. When does the convoy start? It starts in roughly about 20 minutes, so maybe about 10 or 15 minutes I'll swap over. But yeah, no, there's report moderators, and then there's in-game game moderators, who you'll see more commonly with the red name. They just means that they have in-game permissions to access to kick and ban commands and such. Oh, well, I'm permabanned. Well, I apologize that you're permanently banned. If you haven't already, I would suggest maybe you can try going to truckersmp.com/appeal, and you can try setting up your appeal for the staff member who banned you. But speaking about it or getting more attention in the channel, it won't make it be have your appeal looked at any quicker, unfortunately. You need to be patient for each staff member to look at said appeal. Are you using TrackIR? No, I do not use TrackIR. All I have is a steering wheel for ATS and ETS2, and that's about it. I have a Logitech G920. I do have the shifter as well attached, you know, and used on my desk here as well. However, a lot of the times, especially for convoys, I do not drive stick or manual, just because there's a lot of stopping and going, and I did it once and my leg was just killing me, so I've made the decision for every other event that I attend, I will be using the manual transmission just because it's a little bit easier on my foot. Yeah, so the reason that you see the screen is moving is because I have it enabled where for the camera to shift left and right when I move the steering wheel. So I can't drive reckless and you know, go left and right just to show you, but like every little time you see the wheel move, excuse me, you'll see that the camera in the cabin kind of slowly shifts that same direction.
Stay right, and then exit right. Exit right.
So here would probably be a good example here when I take this exit up here. You can kind of see how it merges with it and whatnot.
Stay right.
Alright, where is he? He's on the lower bridge, okay. But yeah, so as I go around the corner and as the wheel changes, the camera changes with it, kind of rotates with it per se.
Stay left.
So that's clear. So my cruise control is set. I just need to get over one more lane here. Quite a ways back so I can merge on over. Top which city that I drive? Are you talking about like in game for ATS and ETS2? I don't really have a top city per se. I just kind of jump in game and whatever job that looks good, I'll just take whatever. There's no job or there's no city that I visit on frequently. So he going in for the overtake there. It's gonna be 3 lanes, so I will go over 1 lane just to give him some extra cushion. But yeah, about probably 5 minutes here. I'll you know what, I might actually. Where's a good stopping point? Is there a gas station pull up here? Yeah, what I'll do is I'll probably take this exit and then head over to the fuel stop, and I'll probably stop there and go make the switch into the other server because it's getting almost to that time here, ladies and gents. For me, the best road in between Oslo and Bergen, Norway. Oh, that sounds like a. Is that the Is that the road that has the one of the tunnels inside of it? As I refer to, like the spaghetti roads with the tunnels. That makes sense if you understand what I'm trying to explain there. Oh, that's not the exit. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I can't take that exit. Oh, wait, no, it's right here.
Recomputing.
There we go. With that sleeping station up there, that's a perfect spot for me to pull over here and go back into the other server. How do you turn chat off? Are you talking about if you're referring to in-game, if you hit F9, it will... No, that's not F9 for me. It will hide your chat. F9 hides chat, and I believe it's F11 that will hide your...
Okay, let's find a new route.
UI and usernames and such, so you can take a nicer screenshot without everything overlay. And I think I meant to go the other way. I was meant to go the other way right there. Let's keep my tab list open actually real quick. It looks like I'm the only one here. So very carefully and very safely, I'm going to just go about right here. Because I just don't have my things set up very well right now. I was put myself in a bad situation. You can see my ridiculous parking reversing skills here as I throw my wheel around. Thomas, I'm from the United States. That's the gist of where I'm from. So we pull forward. We're good right here. We're gonna park up. We're gonna make... We don't want to make the same save I made before switching over, so I'm going to make a new save. That's the one for the convoy, so this is the one I just made. Let me save this again, just because I like to resave it. And let me swap back into the correct server, so I will be right back in just a moment. One question, do you work for TruckersFM? Quickly before I switch, I don't necessarily work, just like anyone. We don't necessarily quote-unquote work for TruckersFM. We are all volunteers for TruckerFM. But yeah, guys, I will be right back in just one moment. Okay, so we're back over here. That's disabled. I'm trying to remember who was So we're gonna teleport someone here, someone just random. We're gonna log back out of being from administrative powers here. So this allows me to load both the city, and then after I've loaded the city, I'm able to load the players, because if I do it all at once, I will get kicked for a high ping. Here we go. So this is starting to load in. Looks about good. So here comes everyone, and here comes... So here comes the lag here. So where are we? This is going to be... Oh yeah, I can't even... Oh, here we go. This is Amsterdam. So we're starting over in Amsterdam, and you will be on the TruckersFM February 2020 Convoy. Toby, if you own the Amsterdam garage, you can teleport. Otherwise, you can try making your way up here. There's 300 plus players here. So even when the convoy starts, it's gonna be a little bit slow to get going, because everyone's gonna all compile all at once, leaving. So you still would probably have enough time to get here. Or I'll see what I can possibly do here for you. I can't guarantee anything, because I need to load all the players in here first so I can load in my original save that I have created over here. Okay, yeah, so if you know how to do that, you could probably do that, because we're not leaving here at least till in 5 minutes anyhow. So that might also work well for you as well. And so yeah, like I mentioned in any official convoy like of this nature, it's gonna be pretty bad starting off, because there's 300 players. There's quite a bit to load in for everybody. So I think I've loaded in most, if not all, so I might be able to safely now... That's options. I don't want to do options. I might be able to go to load and make the original... Oh, that's not going to help me anyway, because I would have to come back here anyway. No, you know what? I'll just TP myself back over here. For some reason, I thought I made a save of my Goodyear truck actually being over here, so then that's where I was just going to load. Oh, I don't know how smoothly I can do this, because I can't really see very well. folks. I need to try to get to a safe height where I don't do anything. That might be okay. There we go. If Alex, if you go to TruckersFM, on their main site, they will be advertising the convoy, and it will tell you the starting point to the end point. I don't have the information of how long it actually is for you, unfortunately. I don't even know how long it is. Given the circumstances and how laggy it is, I'm gonna say that's okay for me right now. Now I'm gonna scroll back out and you to see it is 325 players in one city, so you can kind of understand and grasp on how or why a lot of people are lagging and why there's low FPS right now.
Blacko, can you join the voice, please?
Oh, here we go. That's another thing I forgot. Thank you for reminding me. I will turn that off for the time being, just because I will let you all have my my beautiful voice and listen to some royal-free music here in the background on Spotify. So my game plan is, instead of waiting a little bit for people to leave, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna try to assert myself here with the convoy lead here with Captain Roasty, is it? So I'll try getting out of the city ASAP. In fact, is he leaving right now? But I see Digital blocking the road. We are in Amsterdam. That is the start of the TruckersFM February convoy. Alright, so I'm gonna let all the Truckers FM members out, because I know I have Flaming at least off on my side. I think, okay, no, I got London right there. So let them and Dynamic. Oh, he's Tail. There is no set schedule until I end stream. I'm doing the entire convoy, and then after the convoy, I'll be getting off. However, I just don't have the information of how long the convoy actually is for you. Alright, so there goes London. Alright, so I'm gonna pull up and creep behind him, because I think that's the last official Truckers FM member. So yeah, Alex, it's laggy. There's 300 plus players nearby, guys. So if you guys just hold on with me, and as we leave the city here, it will get better here. Not only for me, but for you guys as well. In a normal simulation-based server, we would have to yield to the people on the road. However, because this is a special event with special rules, we are actually going to be leaving the place of business first. Let's try to get out of here. Also trying to get a sense of what lane everyone in front of me is gonna be at. It looks like we're turning left after up there, so let's get in the left lane. Try getting out of here. Pretty bad.
Stay back. And then turn left. Turn left.
Here we go. Oh, let's speed up here now. Oh shoot, I should have filled up for fuel before I did anything else. It's alright here, we'll just get going and we'll get fuel at a later time. Trying to get back into this mess right away, it's not gonna get good. Oh, here we go, just like that. Need to turn that on just for a minute. Yeah, because last we saw it was only blocking the road to go one way to take a left, and just like everyone else was on the side of the road. So yeah, no, I'm sure we're already going the right way. I just wanted to double check. But yeah, we are finally on the road. We have my frames back, hopefully, so hopefully it's not too bad for you guys now. That's like all I ask. Just give me a little bit of patience here. Looks like we're running into just a little bit of slow.
Stay left, and then continue straight. Go straight.
Hide the names for now because we don't really need them. There's Lassie. But yeah, looks like we're on the road. So I hope everyone's having a good Sunday afternoon. Give this guy a little bit more space. Yes, Thomas, I'm driving with the Logitech G920. Like I was mentioning before I swapped servers just to drive around just for a little bit because I went live a little too early. I do have a shifter here. However, for convoys, I actually decided I opt out not to drive with a clutch and drive manual just because there's a lot of stopping and going. So I do drive automatic for convoys like this. Well, it's not. I'm not too worried about it making it faster per se, but it's just easier on my foot. My foot. I'm not young, but I'm not too old either. It just irritates me for having to shift multiple times like that in a convoy. Is there on Steam something like Truckers MP group? I believe there is. Yes, I believe that there is a Truckers MP public group you can join. If you go to the TruckersFM on their main site, they will advertise the convoy. To be completely honest, I have already. Hold on, let me see if I have the tab still open. Prague, that's what it was. Thank you very much, Ben. However, still, just for future reference, let me open up that tab on my phone here. Who is he now? 192. Yeah, it was the Quarry, but I believe it's like the Quarry was like the closest one to the city, so that's why I think it's still technically under that, you know, that city per se. There we go. But yeah, I hope everyone else is having a fantastic Sunday. I hope your weekend went well. Let me know if you guys had any special plans or if you did anything special this weekend. I'm still waiting public to leave. Yeah, like I said, there was still 300 plus people at a convoy like this. You know, you got all the VTCs to go first, and then after you got the public, and then the public will take a while because there's quite a bit of people. I mean, at the end of the day, it's really no race. It's just we're all here to enjoy trucking. You know, whether it be if you're a real trucker or if you just like, you know, the hobby of trucks and whatnot. You know, there's still somewhat a little bit of passion that you know, you like trucks and you like machinery and whatnot. So we're all here just to get together and be able to truck with each other. No, the 150 kilometer an hour has no intentions of coming back. We are trying to focus the community back on road to simulation, you know, so driving more of the speed limits and, you know, respecting the game and, you know, how to be played and whatnot. So that's not in our intentions or whatnot of bringing that back right now. If you head over to TruckersFM.com, the main article, there's a new article titled "The Road to Simulation," number 3, and it kind of goes into more details and where we're trying to go for this community and whatnot. So if you load up ETS2, it's quite simple. The server list, it will be on the very bottom. It will be called the TruckersFM February 2020 Convoy. It's a public server. Anyone's allowed to join and attend, but if you attend, you must find your way available and get to the convoy. Free roaming is not allowed. Welcome back, Thomas. And Soul, yep, you're pretty much right on that. You know, it's trying to respect that it's more of a trucking game. So if people want to go fast, they can actually go play other different server or different game completely. What do we have over here? Oh, Carlad. If you're not familiar with Carlad Matt, he is a event manager, one of 3 with Digital, Carlad, and a White Lodge.
Finding new routes.
Dale Williams, if you're getting kicked, you should be getting kicked for a reason. It will tell you why you're being kicked. I'm sure if you go to Amsterdam, there will be still many people still in the city waiting to leave, so you can go wait back up in the queue of people. If you were kicked for no reason, then if you record it and you can submit a feedback ticket in, you can explain why you were kicked or you were wrongly kicked. But otherwise, you should have been told for a reason why. Well, I'm glad to hear that you love TruckersFM and enjoy it. Thank you so much. Hello, Mr. Islam. How are you doing here today? How can you join the convoy? Well, it's pretty simple. You just load up ETS2 and, like mentioned already, if you scroll down to the bottom of the server list, you'll see TruckersFM February 2020 Convoy. And if you head over to Amsterdam, you will be able to find all the people and you can still join in that way. There are still many VTCs leaving. Public has not left yet, so you have plenty of time to join in. What his deal was. $322. I want to keep my eye on him. I will say also, it is a nice relaxing change to be able to sit back and relax on the convoy and actually have it a day rather than night, because it seems like when I've been playing ETS2 lately, it's always been night for some weird reason. So what type of pets do I like? I do like both cats and dogs. I do own 2 of my own cats. I wish I could have gotten a dog, or no, probably just 1 dog to be honest. I don't think I could handle 2 dogs. However, I came in owning 2 cats because a friend of mine was moving to California, basically on the opposite side of the world I live on, and you know, he couldn't take both his cats with him, so I offered to adopt them and kind of like own them for him. So when he comes visit his parents and whatnot, you know, he can still come by my place and visit his cats, you know, from time to time. But I am personally more of a dog person. I like big dogs, chocolate labs, German shepherds, huskies. What is your role within TruckersFM? So I am a community manager. Basically, I help out with different social media aspects. I look at the forums, and basically overall I just interact with you guys as the community. You wish you had a cat? Yeah. Do you have any pets in general right now? Or do you not have any pets? Hello, Gaming with Scott. How are you doing here today as well? Got a car, or who's that out in the middle of nowhere, huh? Oh, there's a truck right there, yeah. I don't know who that is. Dale, the best thing you can do is go up to Amsterdam and wait until they release the public, because that's your best bet in rejoining the convoy. The convoy only just started about 23 minutes ago, and there's 300 people plus in the convoy, so If you're driving solo, your best bet is to go back there and just wait until being released to public, or from the public. Do I sometimes drive the cop car? I have a cop car, the scout car. I don't generally drive it very often, to be honest. I only go in it when I'm participating in GM support, or just helping with reports, or on the server or whatnot. I don't often drive it on a daily, day-to-day. Dale, if you go over to Amsterdam, there's a large group of public at the LKW. You just go there and wait until they announce that public can start leaving. With large-scale events like this, they try to keep, VTCs and memberships, together, or partnerships together and whatnot. Dead inside. We're just south of, I hope I'm not pronouncing this incorrectly. Is it Groningen? We're just south of there, as you can see right there. I don't like keeping my F3 tab open like this very often, so I'll keep it open just for a minute or two, and then I'm closing it again. If you are banned, can you still apply for TruckersFM Community Manager? No, simply because Community Manager isn't something you really apply for as a public member. It all depends on when your bans were, which I'd rather not get into a large discussion for you, if you can understand why. But if you go down to TruckersMP.com/recruitment, you'll be able to see if you're able to apply for any of the roles. We are accepting applications for add-on team, community moderator, events team, and the support team. The VTC I drive is here tonight. Nice, glad to hear. Hey guys, just as a reminder, please try to keep the chat in English. That way, not only I can understand you, but everyone else in chat can understand you as well. Look out for MPL haulage. Alright, I'll take a look out, see if I see any. You can see with my route advisor, the F3 menu, that's as best that I can explain to you about where we at right now. However, when I get fuel, I need to actually cancel out the trip because that trip is not accurate. That's something I was using in a different screen. So that trip is not accurate to how far we have or anything. That's just something I put down. Again, guys, you need to keep it English or I can't help you. You need to, unfortunately, see if you can find a way to get to Amsterdam. They're still letting out people for VTCs and haven't released a public, I believe. So you still have time to get to Amsterdam and join in. It's not going to be an 18-hour drive. Maybe in-game hours possibly, but not real life.
Stay right, and then turn right. Turn right.
There is no planned rest. To be honest, I apologize. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. It's just a point A to point B convoy. There is no stopping. The only stopping I'm doing is for fuel, and that's it. Trailer damage 42% from that turn? Are you crazy? Meat, I honestly don't know where it is. I'm on the other side of the world, so I'm not too sure where it's from. North of Rotterdam. Or Amsterdam, okay. How you doing here, Tuna, as well? I'm not red for fuel just yet, but I think that fuel stop to the east that I have on my map, I will either probably A, start needing fuel when I get there, but I'm probably going to stop there and fill up. Didn't have enough time to fully prepare myself for the stream here today. so I kind of just jumped into it and where I was last left off here. Yeah, so I can't even, yeah, that's the most I can zoom out. So we're north of Amsterdam, where we started off, I think, and they're still only letting different VTCs out right now. So not even the full convoy has been let out onto the trip yet. Or here, let me reword that. Not even the full not all VTCs have departed yet, and public is still there. Public is still there as well. I got strong brakes, my dude. Gotta keep a distance, and then when that distance goes away, you need to start slowing down. But then if they slam on their brakes, that's where you need to make sure you're paying attention as well. Yep, like I said, just this fuel stop to this east, I'm pulling over to fuel up and then get rid of this red line for the trip that I have. Because that's not accurate. That was something completely else I was using before the convoy started. So I'm getting rid of that trip / journey and filling up, and then I'll be good to go back up onto the convoy. Pulling over. I will take that as if he's pulling over then. What you doing, bud? We are at LOKW, but no one here except trucks. I'm not too sure what you mean by they don't accept trucks. If it's full, if the location is full, you can just temporarily park something in a different location and just wait until you're told to leave. How are you doing as well here today, this afternoon? Afternoon / evening. Afternoon for me, anyway. you doing? How do I manage my ping rate? That you're apparently connecting from the US. Yes, I am from the US. As for manage my ping rate, I just hope for the best. Let's see, right now. So even on a European server, and also me streaming, it tells me that I'm roughly around 94 right now. So that's actually low for what I've seen. Generally, when I stream, and also connected to a European server, my ping usually is a lot higher. It's usually like 100 and 110. At max, I've seen it go up to a 130, 140. That's like the max.
Stay right.
It was probably once where I ever saw it happen, where it got that high. I don't have the best or fastest internet where I live, but I mean I have a decent one, so I can't really exactly know what my up and down is though. How are you doing here today, 5-star com? So those who are wondering, if you're over in Amsterdam, you are now permitted to leave as instructed by Digital, who just said if you're not in the VTC, please proceed and depart one by one. Alright, and if you don't leave one by one, you will get kicked. Hello Triple, how are you doing here as well? Yeah, 5-star. I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing good. We're finally on the. We've been on the road for a little bit. We have my decent amount of frames back here for me, so I'm good. The only thing that could make this better would be if I would be able to game save, edit, fuel, and drive at the same time, so I don't have to stop. That would be nice for me to be able to do. But otherwise, yeah, no, I'm good. Thank you. Staz, as I am from United States, I'm more familiar with everything being in miles per hour, so I have everything set to miles per hour, not kilometers. I use miles per hour, gallons, just because that's what I'm more accustomed to. Yeah, Triple, I'm good as well. Yeah, like I said, it's good to be on the road, and just good to be able to relax and whatnot. However, I also have to get rid of this this red trip, because that's not the correct trip. That's something I was using before. You're most welcome, good sir. Alright, let's break off here. Let's go fill up for fuel, and let me get rid of this red line here.
Rerouting.
Excuse me, I apologize. Well, with me being American, of course I have my personal preferences that I like American trucks more. However, when I'm driving European truck brands, I like the Iveco, MAN, and Renault a little bit more than the others. Just again, that's just my preference, and that's what I enjoy. However, let's try to. Probably going to be about right there. So that will give me about a rough idea of how long it will be.
Let's go.
Alright. Who's this, by the way? Not sure who that is. Hello, Truckers MP reporter. How are you doing here as well?
Stay left.
Hello, Drew, as well. Hope you guys are doing well here today. Is it 1 hour? What do you mean? Has it been going on for an hour already? Is it very different for you to drive the EU driving rules? There are some different rules and different things that you guys have compared to that we have. Like, some of the big differences right off the top that I can think of is we don't have as many roundabouts as seen, like an ETS2 does. So there's that to begin with. You guys can't do right on red, but we can. So that's another thing that's a little different. And also you have a lot of different yield signs as well. The driving portion it's a lot the same. You just kind of like drive. I don't have much difference than that. But it's quite, I don't want to say easy, but it's something that I'm accustomed for the most part. It's just the road signage is a little different is all. Hello, Mr. Woodpecker, how are you doing here?
Stay right, and then exit right. Exit right. Recomputing.
I think to add in, I think the biggest differences per se is driving, like an American style truck for like a long period of time. Then you then you swap over to like a game to ETS2, where you have all cab overs for the most part. And then if you play ETS2 for so long, you go back to ATS and you're not used to the hood size again. I'm happy to hear that you're enjoying it live, Woodpecker. I had someone else live during my last live stream say that they weren't a fan of watching, the YouTube or live commentary or the live streams of the convoys as well. But somehow I made it a little bit more enjoyable for them. So I hope at least I can make it enjoyable for you if the gameplay in the convoy doesn't make it enjoyable for you. Phase, as I'm driving, I can't show my escape menu. I already zoomed out my F3 route advisor. That's the best I can give you. If you go to ETS2 map and look for me, Cornholio, as the on the left hand side of your screen it shows my how to spell my name. It will show you a more detailed view about whereabouts I am. It should come up for event servers, I think, unless that was now removed. I can't remember if it has or not. Take care, Trucker MB Reporter, and thank you for stopping by, my man. I hope you have a good rest of your Sunday. Could this be my brother? It is, Mr. Goodyear. Oh, but he has the Scania thing, though. I don't know, man. Yeah, Drew, as I was thinking about it, I think they may have removed it, so it might not be there anymore. So because I am driving and because I can't stop, yeah, my route advisor is the best I can give you guys about whereabouts I am on the map, unfortunately.
Stay right, and then exit right.
Just being able to see the live of the train, I am very satisfied. Well, I'm glad to hear.
Exit
And thank
right.
you, Woodpecker, for stopping by. Much appreciated.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Ooh, calm down. There's loads of trucks waiting here to go, and there is Adamant next to me. Yeah, Dale, if you're over in Amsterdam still, the public spot was the most crowded, so it might take a solid minute until everyone is gone and let go of out of Amsterdam. If you have just a little bit of patience, and you'll be out of there in no time, though, my man.
Let's find a new route.
Oh, it wants me to go turn around. I was wondering why the line didn't go around this way. So we're at 420 miles right here. Let's see how long it adds going this way instead.
Rerouting.
Wow, it actually goes lower. Wow, I'm actually kind of surprised by that. ETS just wants you to drive faster. Or not faster, excuse me. ETS just wants you to drive longer. There you go. Woodpecker, so coming on as a TMP streamer, one of the things I wanted to do was make like a corn simulated based shows. However, with life, a few things came up and whatnot, so I needed to step away and deal with a few things first. I'm just kind of starting to sort things out and start to become in a more stable spot. I am looking. I'm not setting a date just yet. But I believe next week I will be able to start hosting either a weekly or bi-weekly, if at most possibly just a monthly show, and do it for like, you know, anywhere for 2 to 3 hours. But yes, I will be streaming either Pro Mods and or Simulation 2 server when I stream these streams of mine. I will also be doing some ATS ones as well, because again, me just being American, I do like ATS style trucks as well. So be on the lookout for that, Woodpecker, soon, TM, but I can't give any dates just yet. Okay, Thomas, thank you for stopping by, man. Much appreciated. Hope you have a good afternoon or evening, depending whereabouts you live or what time it is for you. And again, thank you for stopping by. You have a great day. Just left Amsterdam. Yeah, there's a lot of people. Thomas, how many people were still around you when you finally left? $20. Okay, so it definitely died down. Wow. So you left with 20, and I left without 300-ish. That's a massive difference, man. Alright, Thomas, no problem. Take care again, man. I'll be joining in. Where are you coming into? Again, this is the best I can give you for my GPS location. You're gonna have to wait until another city pops up, sometime soon. My computer would blow up with 300. Well, I mean, to be fair, mine didn't blow up, but it definitely had quite a bit of. Yeah, it struggled when it first started. Yeah. This actually isn't too bad. Right here, we're almost basically doing the speed limit. It's kind of nice. Lagging. Here you go, I'll let this guy back in. Go. Going 150 kilometers. Well, if you're going 150 kilometers, there's somewhat of an issue possibly with that. My incredibly fast typing, so sorry about that, guys. Yeah, there was Woodpecker. There was a lag situation. That's why I'm starting to back off everybody, rather than with my harsh brakes as well. I was trying to let the guy who's now behind me, trying to let the guy back in, so he was behind me at that time. But because it's one of those things where he leaves the lane, now it's like, you know, his spot per se. So I just let him in front of me. I'm not counting that as overtaking because I saw the whole situation and whatnot. I don't know why he's tailgating me now. I feel bad because he's my brother with the another Goodyear trailer. But if he tailgates or something happens or doesn't leave enough space, then I'm gonna it forces me to take action that I don't want to necessarily take. This isn't a racing championship here. We're all here just to attend the convoy and enjoy it. Even if we have to slow down for parts of it, that's fine. Oh, Adrian, I'm already caught back up here. I'm just talking about people who want to tailgate and go fast. They don't understand that it's not about going fast for events like this. This is just a convoy. We're here to enjoy it. Oh yeah, I know that Woodpecker. I saw. That's why he was catching up rather fast. I'm probably sure he has probably a 730 or a 750 engine in there, so he could go fast. But even if he does go in for an overtake, you know, that case I will kick him. Like I was saying, the guy in front of me though, just because there was an incident and, you know, just an accident with my hard brakes, and I intentionally let him overtake me. You know, I'm not gonna punish him for that, but if someone is maliciously and, you know, overtaking due to their negligence, that's a different incident. You know, that's different. By the train, I believe you mean like how many are in the server, or how many are in like the convoy per se. There's right now 413 players connected onto the server, and if everyone is actually participating in the convoy, there'd be 413. Well, granted, there are some CC, so you know what, mark that down to maybe 400 or, you know, 390 for CC staff and TruckersFM staff possibly. But the rest of it though would be all the players who are in the convoy, because free roaming is not allowed on this server.
Go straight.
Trying to take my jacket off there for a second. There we go. Are you like asking if you could drive traffic that's like AI traffic? Is that what you're asking? I know at the I can't remember exactly how long ago it was a project and something that the developers and development team was working on. There is no current set date of it happening or when it's expected to be released. In one of the announcements, I believe it was titled in the game mode to an apology or something along those lines. It was mentioned that there was work on it, but there was no expected date of it being actually released for a final product. No problem, and I hope that helped you. In the article, again, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe they said that they weren't dismissing it. There's just no ETA for it. So it is something that could still be worked for about right now. But it's just, there's other things that take priority. Thanks for your attention, likes plus sub hype. Or sub by. I thought there was an H there. Oh, no problem, Woodpecker. Thank you for stopping by, man. If you're heading out, much appreciated. And again, I hope I made it more interesting for you. As for... Are you talking about... Is it more... I apologize if I pronounce your name incorrectly, so please forgive me on that. Is it Mortalis? Are you referencing to like inside ETS2, or are you asking if I've ever been to Europe for something? And hello, Rested. How are you doing here this afternoon/evening? I hope you're doing well as well. Gotcha. I have been to I've been to London when I was about 10 or 12. I was a young little lad when I went over. So I have been out of my country before as a surprise egg or whatever that you were referencing to. I'm not too familiar with that though, unfortunately. Or if I did try something, I don't remember it. It's been so long. And hello, Light of God, how are you doing here as well tonight? Dale, if you catch up, there should be CC along the route, and they will be able to assist you to tell you to go which way. Thank you. I'm good. Nice to see you again. Well, yeah, it's good to see you again as well, Light of God. I hope you are well. Yeah, I am doing pretty well. It was nice to. I will be honest. I was rushing a little bit here to get in to ETS2 and go stream, but otherwise, yeah, no, it went pretty well so far. Enjoying the Sunday afternoon here for me. It's only around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I still have the entire afternoon after this, pretty much. You think he's talking about Kinder Egg? Yeah, I'm not familiar with Kinder Eggs. I don't know what those are.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'm sure. I don't think I don't know the name of the ones that we have, but I'm sure I've probably had something similar to those though. Something US side. I'm almost positive I've had something with a chocolate egg, and then there was like like a mint, or like a, sometimes it was like a mint, or sometimes it was like a sweet, kind of like a sweet tart type of thing inside the chocolate. I've had something similar to those. They banned because something about terrorism. They could stuff something inside the egg. I find it weird because, again, oh, a little bit of lag right there. I lost my train of thought. But with postal mail and everything, you can like really transport almost of anything. Is there someone underneath us?
Get ready to turn right.
Oh yeah, I think that's the Convoy going that way. Yeah, with postal mail, I mean, like, you can.
Right.
I feel like you can. Oh, are we not going that way? Oh, we are. We are going that way. Okay. Not too sure why he was parked there instead of the opposite side. Well, let me get back on this highway here, and I kind of lost my train of thought here, guys. Light of God, yes, it is a public convoy. It's the TruckersFM February 2020 convoy. If you scroll down in the server list, you'll see it. Alright, let's close the gaps here. Close this gap. Better slow down. Yeah, no problem, and thank you, Denzel, for helping out as well. So to quickly sum it up, because I know I might be asked, I've been asked rather in DMs before also, especially because after me saying it, you know, there's no need to rush in a convoy. You know, granted, the last 30 seconds I was just speeding up. You know, in a case like that, that's different. You know, we're not overtaking or anything. We're simply here to try to close the gap. So in a case like that, if you're speeding up, I think it's okay. Just not for any reason for overtaking or similar. Then it's no need for it. He was parked in the wrong spot. He should have been in the middle. Drew, I do believe, I think there was some miscommunication, as I'm also trying to pay attention to the stream chat. I may have missed the chat for the turning. However, he may have also asked in chat, say, hey, can I get by to get some fuel? I think that's what happened, and I missed that part, and I thought I was about to follow him. So that's also on my part. I'm trying to do all these things here. Drive, chat, and also look at in-game and stream chat as well. Hello from Brazil. Hello, hello. How are you doing here tonight?
Stay right, and then exit right. Exit right. Turn right.
We just had Andreas, a member of the events team, and also Carlad, who is one of the event managers with Digital and also White Lodge. Got a prime driver in the back. Alright, there we go. Pour myself a little bit of a drink. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's been putting miles into their trucks. What do you guys prefer for trucks? What's your favorite brand? And keep in mind, there's no right or wrong answer. Everyone has their own different style or preference of truck.
Stay left.
What happened there? What's going on there? Thomas is rocking out with a Volvo. Ania. Alright, alright. I'll be honest, mine... Man, ooh, there we go. I got one with a man. Oh, we're coming in with another Volvo, though. Alright, you guys got some good trucks, alright. I will admit, though, just something as more J-spec and a little bit more blank, just a nice Iveco with matching paint and trailer. I don't know, I like it. It looks good. It looks clean in my opinion. You like Mercedes looks awesome, but you prefer Scanias, yeah? I know Scanias have one of the most customized areas with the DLC. Like we're going into the right lane. How about you yourself, Res Ted and Light of God? What do you guys prefer for truck brands? Are you the owner of Truckers MP? No, I am Cornholio. I am a community manager with Truckers MP. Yeah, it is nice. It allows me to reach out to you guys on you know, here on stream, different social medias, and just be able to interact with you all. And if you haven't already, if you head over to our main page on TruckersMP.com, there's a new news article that talks about Road to Simulation into number 3, I believe, and gives some good information and where we're trying to go with the community and whatnot. Dale, possibly. I'll see if I can try to help you the best I can. What seems to be the issue? Hey, Boziak, how you doing, man? When is the next real operation event? There is no ETA as of right now when the next real operations event will be. The best way to keep informed about events is if you just regularly check the main website, and if you do that, you'll be one of the first few to know when the next event is. Preston, are we doing math here in this chat? And speaking of one of the individuals, there's Digital. We are just as excited as Relops as who you are. So, like I said, just keep out on the main site, and you will be one of the first few to know. Also, I believe if there's a notified role, if you're a member of the official Truckers MP Discord, I believe when we have official events, it gets tagged there, I believe, as well. So that's another way you will be able to find out and know. Bossiak, I'm doing well, thank you. Thank you for asking, man. Dale, right now, I don't have any city name around my vicinity. The best I can give you is my route advisor, which I'm already zoomed out all the way, so if you just keep an eye out, look out for that, that will be able to give you the best idea whereabouts we are. Alright, we have a sign for, Prague and effort going the other way. I can't even tell you what number this is. What is this, the 1? Looks like we're possibly taking this exit.
And then exit right.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are definitely taking this exit.
Exit right. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
You don't want the mod manager to touch that, dude. To be honest, I really can't answer that. I don't know. If you're just removing winter mod, yeah, the best way, or the only way I know how to do it is, it was also said on the knowledge base article when you install it. Basically, you're just doing the reversal of that. So just you can start at the end, and you can just basically delete those 2 folders, or 3, depending on if you use the physics as well. I love the winter mod. It's great, don't get me wrong, but after driving it for X amount of time, it's not that it's annoying, but I like it to go back the way it was. It's good for seasonal, and it puts you in the mood per se. But after a while, now coming into February, I decided to take it out. Video card, I have a NVIDIA 1070. Well, even when I was using the winter mod, I don't use physics. So physics and the traction, that was never an issue for me. The only difference it would have made was it would have just looked like it was snowy out. Well, Drew, I'm zoomed out on my route advisor all the way. It looks like we're already making our way to the destination in Prague for the quarry. So for me, where I stand about, I roughly have only about 65 miles left of the journey. Yep, Casper, I am using a steering wheel. I'm using the Logitech G920, the Xbox version. I do have the shifter, but again, for convoys, I drive automatic just because it's just easier for my foot. Yeah, you can see the destination right to the east on the route advisor right there. So it looks like we're almost to our destination. Alright, Aaron, no problem. Take care, and thank you for stopping by. It was a pleasure chatting with you just a little bit. So thank you so much, and you have a good rest of your day/evening. That engine brake on this truck really makes you stop. So I'll say it now only because we're probably getting close to the destination. Once we get to the quarry, it's probably going to start becoming lag city again, so just be on the lookout for low FPS. It's going to happen. That's right there is only one of the drawbacks of driving an automatic. When you go up the hill like that, it just keeps skipping the different gears. I just need to speed up just a little bit. Guys, just trying to remember again, try to keep it English so not only me, but everyone else in the chat can try to understand you. Well, it looks like we're about 19 miles out from our destination. Your best bet is if you try to use a translator. If you can try using a translator and see if that can try to help. But yeah, no, one of the rules that we ask, or try asking, is to keep it English so everyone, not only the streamer, but everyone else in chat can understand you as well. How you doing, Ricardo? Looks like we're just right outside our destination. Yeah, Drew. Keep in mind, I'm kind of closer up in the front of the convoy than I was in my previous. Than my previous trip. I was up closer than my previous trip or previous convoy that I attended to. So that's why I'm a little bit closer up front this time. However, I did start streaming an hour also early, and that's kind of on my fault. So we did also switch servers, and I did drive for a little bit before switching back. Overall though, like so even if I'm taking an hour off of that stream, it's still an hour and 42 minutes. High Five Games, if you're interested in joining the TruckersFM team, if you go to the main website, if you go to join our team, we are currently taking applications for the add-on team, community moderator, events team, and support. So you can go down there and submit your application. Guys, again, please remember that we try to keep the chat English, so I and everyone else can try to understand you. Hey Juds, how you doing? If you go down to any of the applications, it will tell you the age requirement on the form itself. I believe it's 14 or 16. I could be wrong, but on the form it will tell you the age requirement. Alright, so I'm still here early rather than everyone else. Ah, yes, I can go into my... Actually, you know what? Hold on, let's swerve this way. And I go ahead and I park up in one of my more famous, well-known spots. I like to park right here. Like that. Alright. We are parked at a extremely high angle, but that is where one of the spots I like to park at. Yeah, we can turn this on. And we can, here we go. You can see some of the people coming in now. That's really pink. How do I fly around? You have to, first off enable your developer camera and also your developer console in your config file of ETS and ATS. Once you do that, basically you hit 0 on the top of your bar, not your numpad, but like the numbers on the top of your keyboard, and you basically use the numpad to drive around. Or not drive around, but fly around rather. But it requires additional steps for you to edit your game files, your config files. And here comes, I believe, Prime Logistics. But yeah, no, this is pretty much the end of the TruckersFM February convoy. Correct. It's not a standard config. This is something you have to manually change in order to get the developer camera like this if you wanna enable it. That is a short trailer. There you go. There's another short one that Silver has. Hide these here, shall we? Wait, who's that in the corner? That's the same guy that was at the whatchamacallit, the fuel stop with me. Yeah, sorry, RK. You can also go to YouTube, and I'm sure there's multiple tutorials that will help you in how you can enable it. Basically, quick. If I remember how to enable it, there's just 3 of them that you have to look for. You'd have to look for the console and developer. Actually, no, I don't think you need to change the G format. I think you only need that if you're doing game save editing with your files, which you're not. I think it's only the little less blue, I think, on that. I think the only ones that you need are the console and the camera. You just need to change those 0s to 1s. Dang it, Corn! I opened the stream and the first thing I see are your cabin plates. Yeah, we don't talk about those. I mean, they're great, but also though, Mike, you came at a bad time. It's actually just about to be ending. He's your ghost. Oh well, if he comes around and he's my ghost, that kind of makes more sense. Cause yeah, that was definitely the same guy. Video producer LPE. I'm not familiar with LPE. I wonder if that's a new VTC or a VTC I haven't heard of before. I know it's ending. I was asleep. Oh, okay, sleepy. I got you. However, yeah, guys, as I was saying, we have officially made it to the end point. Please find Falcon Trucking. Are they in the quarry yet? Oh, they are. Okay, there we go. There you go. You guys looking good. In fact, actually, you know what? We'll do that. Is the convoy finished? Yes, the convoy did finish. But I was just saying, I'll go do that real quick. Let's start at the top, so it's just easier that way. No, this is not Pro Mods. This was just a regular ETS2 standard map. There are still some VTCs pouring in, but we'll see if we can just pull up the ones that we have right here. So we got RLC right here, which they're starting to back up and also get themselves organized and whatnot. And we have one who seems to be sleeping on his side. But next to them we have Tango. Aaron, unfortunately I'm not going all the way back because I already was driving in said convoy. I'm not gonna go all the way to the back of the convoy and drive it again. I'm sure you can understand. So here we have the Arab transport, which those were all the yellow trucks we just saw coming in. Everyone's honking in a loud engine, so it's hard to hear sometimes, possibly. So there was the Falcon truck, and I already went up to you guys. We see the Prime Logistics. Parked up right there in the middle of the, almost. We have, is this the crew? Yes, this is the crew squad. Oh yeah, I'll take a look at it with free cam, sure. So here is the crew squad, the crew squad. I don't know, it has a funny roll off the tongue with it. So it looks like some of the Viva members already left, but there's still a few right there. And it looks like some of the TFM guys are down here as well. So overall, you guys are spread out. But yeah, let's open up my F3 route advisor. Open it up all the way. And actually, the easier way of doing this is 13. Let's go down to 313. See about where they are. So they're still somewhat east. Hey, here you go. So they're still a little bit east of the quarry. You got all the CC cars and vans behind you guys. They're behind them as well. Look at all of those vans. How do you edit your money? To be honest, I'd have to look at it. I can't recall the save edit or the name of the thing right off the top of my head. So this is the end of this. Is everyone over here at the rear of the convoy? They're still making their way to the quarry. Everyone's almost there. Thomas, what's your in-game name? How old do you have to be? Eclipse, if you go to the recruitment page, it will tell you how old you have to be when you hit if you want to apply for the job. Oh, okay, I think I understand what you're saying. You were further back than what they were? There's Havoc. Okay, Tom. Yeah, I see you, Thomas. You're not too incredibly far. Oh yeah, oh wow, you were literally right there. You're only right there. Hold a second, let me go back in. Quick thing. Do... Oh, hold on a second. Anyway, yeah, guys, I do apologize, but, it's been... Ooh, that's loud. We made it to the end route of the convoy. It's been a pleasure, and it's always been fun driving with you guys and chatting up here with you guys and having a good old time and whatnot. However, it is that time for me to pop on off and take care of a few other things. So again, thank you for everyone who stopped by and chatted and whatnot. Thank you so much. And this coming week, because I know someone was mentioning or someone was asking about it, keep a lookout for some ATS slash ETS2 slash Pro Mod simulation based drives. And when I stream these and when I go do these, you guys are more than welcome to come in and drive up here with me and participate in the stream. So look out for those, and more information will be on the forums for those as well on the stream calendar, so look out for that as well. Otherwise, take care, guys, and I hope you have a good rest of your Sunday.